From the moment that food enters your mouth to the moment it exits your body, every ingredient you ingest goes on a winding journey of digestion, absorption, and excretion. But while the process takes between 24 and 72 hours to complete, there are some foods that are naturally easier to digest than others, which can have a major impact on the comfort of your body after eating. From what makes certain foods easier to digest to what you should actually be eating to smooth out the process. Here's everything you need to know about the best ingredients for healthy, easy digestion. White rice. Fiber can make or break smooth digestion depending on how much and what kind is found in any given food. But there's a reason plain rice is recommended when your stomach is feeling upset. It's quite easy to digest. Fiber can be tricky to digest if you are having gastrointestinal discomfort. Sticking to carbohydrates that are lower in fiber such as white rice, potatoes, and well-cooked root veggies can help, notes functional nutritionist Jessica Coghill, Mississippi, CNS. Cooked vegetables. We know that vegetables are great for fueling the body with key nutrients, and their cooked form is going to be much easier to digest than raw veggies, like carrots, celery, and broccoli. Vegetables and fruit that are well cooked are also easier to digest than raw varieties. Cooking produced items helps significantly break down fiber, making them easier to digest, explains Coghill. Fermented foods are packed with good gut bacteria, which are essential for diversifying the gut microbiome. However, eating these foods can even help with smooth digestion as well. In fact, a 2018 systematic review concluded that fermented yogurt was beneficial for overall gastrointestinal health. That being said, if you know your body is sensitive to dairy products, use this information wisely, and instead opt for a fermented food such as kimchi or sauerkraut. The form in which you're consuming certain foods can also affect the ease with which they're digested. Foods that are blended and pureed are easy to digest. Examples would be protein shakes, smoothies, and pureed soups, notes Coghill. Since apples are a wonderful prebiotic food, applesauce is particularly good for the gut. Additionally, apples are cooked when turned into applesauce, naturally breaking down the fiber and making it easier to digest. Other easy-to-digest foods include winter squash, oats, lean poultry, and egg whites. Thankfully, there are a few ways you can improve your digestion naturally, but it all comes down to listening to your body and the ingredients that do and don't feel good after eating. Chewing food thoroughly makes food easier to digest, suggests Coghill. If you are having digestive discomfort, it may be helpful to lower fiber temporarily to give your GI tract a bit of a break and incorporate foods like rice, potatoes, pureed soups, bone broth, protein shakes, and smoothies. If you're struggling with digesting dairy products, it may indicate an intolerance, and eliminating or reducing these types of foods within your diet may also help with digestion. Some people lack the enzyme lactase, which is necessary to break down lactose from dairy, Coghill adds.